Hey guys, how you doing? Now we are on lesson 20, and in this section we will be dividing using decimals. Okay, so we have studied decimals, we have added, subtracted decimals, we have multiplied decimals, now we're dividing decimals. And we're going to start with this problem right here. Lacey has a piece of ribbon. She cuts the ribbon into smaller equal-sized pieces. What is the length of each smaller piece of ribbon? What could we draw to help us solve this problem? A tape diagram. Yep. Okay, let's draw ourselves a tape diagram. Here is Lacey's piece of ribbon, and she cuts it into smaller equal size pieces. So let's go ahead and cut. Do we know how many pieces? We don't know how many. We need to know the length of each smaller piece, and we probably also need to know the length of the total, right? But we don't have all the information that we need here. So let's get a little more information. What if Lacey has a piece of ribbon and she cuts it into 3 equal size pieces? Does that give us a little more information? Let's see. Here's Lacey's ribbon. And now she's going to cut it into 3 equal size pieces. Not exactly perfect, but close enough. Okay. What is the length of each smaller piece? So what is this length? But we still don't know the total, right? We still don't know this total amount, so we can't divide it into smaller pieces until we know the total, right? Okay, so we still don't have quite enough information. Let's try another part of the question. Let's try this one. Lacey has a piece of ribbon that is 6 meters long. She cuts the ribbon into 3 equal size pieces. Okay, so let's try that. Now we know that it's 6 meters long, and she's going to cut it into 3 equal size pieces. So this, I'll just write it down here because I kind of don't have space there. 6 meters is the whole amount, and we're cutting it into 3 equal size pieces. So do we know our division problem here? Could we do 6 divided by 3 because we're cutting it into 3 equal size pieces? And then each piece, right? That's the question. What is the length of each smaller piece of ribbon? Each piece would be 2 meters long, right? So we take our total, we divide it by the number of pieces, and then we know each piece. Okay, that's great. Well, let's look at another problem that's very similar. How about Lacey has a piece of ribbon that's 9/10 meters long, and she cuts it into 3 pieces. It's going to be exactly the same, right? There's our ribbon, and we're going to cut it into 3 equal pieces. And now, instead of our total being 6 meters, now it's 9/10, right? So we're still going to do the same division problem. 9/10 divided by 3. And you might be thinking about 9 divided by 3, right? 9 divided by 3 is 3. So could each of these be 3/10? Seems like that could be possible, right? Okay. And I think I had a couple more questions for you here. What if it was, instead of 9/10, what if it was 3 6/10? Could we still divide it? Yeah. If our total instead of 9/10 was 3 6/10, we could still divide it. Maybe you can think of the answer in your head right now. What if it was 36 hundredths. Could you divide that and see how much you have for each piece? Okay. Well, today we are going to be working on dividing decimals, and we're going to be using division, just like we use division for whole numbers, one-digit whole numbers, and by multiples of 10, 100, and 1,000. All right. And I have a joke for you, actually a riddle. And the riddle is, how many months have 28 days? How many months have 28 days? All of them. At least 28 days. All right. Thanks for your hard work. Keep watching. See you in the next video.